Oh, so
Yeah,
basically
socials.
open up an entire new hotkey window with all that social stuff.
No, there should be a thing that says socials in there.
Yeah, you just scroll down to socials, go to the last line, copy and paste everything in, remove the space you create, and then save as, and it should be directing you to the right path.
It's in your actions window. There are 4 sections of your actions window.
Right, socials. Okay, so here's where the unclear part is. We have the socials, we have the responses. Are they wrapped up in a separate hotkey, or do I need to create new hotkey areas to dump all of those keys
No.
into?
Your actions window that has like find, disband, camp, sit, walk, or whatever, click on the fourth tab, which is socials, and then click side to side to page 9 or page 8 as needed.
Right. Oh, so just click that from there while we're doing things.
Right.
Ah, all right.
Before,
And if you want, you can drag those to a hot bar.
That's
yeah,
what
I
I did.
created 4 new bars just with each named character and just put them on my screen for this.
Yeah, I created 2, and I made
Yeah,
all the names
exactly what I'm
yellow.
gonna do.
I'll put it on hotbar 8 and 9 so I can click to those easily.
What I did is I just went and made new hot button windows, like created hot button bar 8 and 9, and then dragged those to the top, keep them faded.
Well, good evening, everybody, and welcome to the Lizard Stream. Always a pleasure to have you along for this fine evening. Tonight, we shall venture through the Demiplane of blood yet again. The goal tonight is to defeat the second tier of Demiplane. We're going to down Triss, Performer, whatever the hell the other guy, Devlin Rochester, and then hopefully move towards Mayong Mistmore. We have ourselves the ever lovely Anaya.
Hello all. I'm going to put you on autofollow and I will be right back.
Alright, that's probably not a good idea because we're just zoning into the instance,
Oh, son.
but not yet.
I'll be right back.
Alright. So yes, I'm going to be focusing the vast majority of my attention, as per normal, on the actual raid itself, but that doesn't mean I'm not going to be available for you. So feel free to drop a line over in the chat. Always great to hear from you. And we'll be starting very soon.
I mean, I think he was talking about T2 stuff.
Oh.
Out of the T2 stuff.
Rolly is really easy. We've just kind of gotten boned with
I feel like Rolly is the easiest of T2.
Yeah, it's very
depending
simple
on your
once you get it
luck.
down. Yeah, I mean, even when you get hosed though, when you have the system down, I don't actually remember doing it like we did. Like I felt like we fought after every time coming back up, so we would click. But that's probably not true. It's hard to remember, I guess.
You can do
I
it
think
that
this
way.
is
it's
just a more efficient strategy for healing purposes.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Let him get back to 100. He stops summoning. He's perma rooted, so we just don't have to worry about him at all. He doesn't do damage to anybody.
So if he goes prone and you don't spike him, then he heals to full. That's why you want to make sure you have the items, the banes.
Yeah, the setup was different. Like we had Adriana right in a column, and then Rolly was back in a thing, and we would like come out and then fight him, and then we would go back in with Adriana. So I don't know. It seemed to work fine, but our system works fine once we get all the items, right? You just plow through it. It's pretty sweet.
Yeah.
When did they get an enchanter?
Down for a while.
Damn. All right, I missed that.
Wait, what? Sorry.
I was just wondering who Dazlia was.
Oh, it's Hefe's. He
Hey,
changed the
when
name
did you
of
get
all
one?
the characters again.
Oh, did he? Oh,
Well,
okay.
not yet, but he changed them all to not be the same.
Yeah, I didn't want them being so close to the same.
Except for Hefe. Except for
Lizard.
Well, that's
Did
the
I just
original name.
screw up?
Well, the problem wasn't
No.
so bad with you because you had different first letter of all your
Okay,
characters.
because I clicked on the statue
Still
and
ended
it
up
pulled up
fucking
the
me up, though.
expedition.
Statue to the right, Felix.
I did click
What?
the expedition.
It is zoning into what, dear?
Oh, never mind.
There we go.
I've been removed from
So
the
apparently I need an
what?
expedition ad.
We do not have an expedition.
It was canceled.
Okay.
I mean, you gave us an expedition.
Not intentionally.
Now we can hear Milo typing.
It's gonna be rough with only 39 people.
That was totally me. I went to click in because I saw the first time we got the instance. Sorry.
Yeah, after my little episode on Tuesday, I'm a little like itchy about fucking up again.
No worries, my good man. We're here to.
Oh,
And we are itchy about you screwing up again as well. No.
There we go. I mean, at least I
Yeah.
feel halfway human. Just halfway, which is about the best as I get.
Alright, I do believe we've got everybody in the raid that we're going to at this time. Go ahead and get the expedition for the third time because that's the charm.
Oh, nice. We got 42.
Clairvoyance from the
It's the answer to everything.
Well,
Mhm.
40 also, not just. Not 40.
Aww.
We don't have 42.
You're amazing.
Mm-hmm.
That's so awesome.
need to be light on warriors.
Did somebody say warrior?
We're late on everything.
We're not light on magicians. We have lots of magicians. We have 5 magicians. That's a lot.
Feel free to click into the right statue when it lets you. But please shrink once you're inside.
Oh, good. I was starting to miss the snare.
I know, it seemed like it just wore off because I hadn't been on
Right.
yesterday.
Hate this snare.
I thought I would have been too fast.
I started to feel unnaturally speedy.
Look at that, an extra 2 buff spots.
Lovely. Once it looks like everybody's zoned in, I'll MGBC on Ambit. In the meantime, I'm doing haste by group. If for any reason you miss haste, let me know. I can probably hit you. And also do haste.
Somebody mock routed, but it wasn't me.
Incoming C.
That's what shit. Never mind.
I wish.
Alright, please be shrunk. I think the safest way to go, while we still have some with blockers and some not with blockers, would be to pull the mobs to us, and then once it's clear, move up to the next area. So if you'd be so kind as to begin this process, that would be lovely. Remember, the barbed bone need to have their stuff removed. Giggity.
Yeah,
giggity.
mimic Mark.
Good old Mark. How's he doing?
It's all right.
Got it.
How's his pliers? I managed to toss a raid leader over towards Anoran as well. Lucky him.
I am charmed.
How lovely. Lovely is the key word for the night, by the way.
Lovely.
Say phrase that pays.
Lovely.
Isn't that lovely? We safe-ish to move-ish up-ish?
Sure.
Lovely. Let's move.
Just don't attack the XR in a rogue.
Or, and hear me out, you can. No, don't.
I don't know. You said a lot there.
He was contemplating killing a monk.
Well, somebody has to.
The only good monk's a dead monk. Or at least a feigned dead one.
You guys are welcome to try.
I'll drink to that.
Lizardman charmed.
Oh, lovely. A lizard jar.
Us monks love meting endurance for 45 minutes.
Charmander.
Wow, Fuzzy's the one who hit me the hardest when he's charmed.
That's right.
Like that, don't you?
He's almost reaching triple digits.
He just straight up smooth criminaled you, huh?
Be very happy if the melee damage is reduced.
Seriously, I didn't even touch that Shadow Maid.
I tried.
But it touched you.
Oh, it did.
Mr. Bad Touch. Now show us on the Billy doll where the bad Shadow Main touched you.
What about the good Shadow Main?
The only good Shadow Main is a dead Shadow.
I'll drink to that.
Man, I don't even come up to Gray's nutsack when I'm shrunk down. This is ridiculous. Just call me Tic Tac.
Oh, we need an assist.
I was about to say, can we get an MA?
Well, Coiman, you went down fast.
Dinner
Hey,
action.
look at that.
I really did.
Faster than a alt bard.
Cough, cough, blade, cough.
The only time he died is when he didn't tell me he was
Oh, stay back.
Reminder, unstable zombie, keep away from the raid.
I mean,
Range DPS.
Res?
Range DPS, unstable zombie, keep away from it.
Pushing it.
Good.
Yeah, the rat makes it tough to arrange it.
I'm gonna push it into the corner.
Pushing them being mobs off. It's not very nice.
Because you target by your feet.
Backing out.
It's always been the dumbest thing.
I got one incoming for you, Shadow Killer.
Thank you. Somebody's dragging me.
Unstable zombie, range DPS.
Who's missing a dinner invite?
Felix. Or Calico. Duh.
Something's killing my cleric.
There's a maggot-ridden zombie back in the back of the raid.
That's fun.
Keep it facing the raid. Do not get behind it.
And there's one on the other side of the raid now.
Keep it facing the raid as well.
Shit sandwich, I like it.
Salen 2A's almost went right face first into it.
Slod.
Ass eating season.
It's a Sailing.
Ceylon.
No, it's kind of like AA run. It's a slight A.
Slightly.
You know how it's said.
Can move up.
Moving up.
Dinner invitations rolling.
Shadow Mains, HR.
Looks like our order has been picked up from Dickie's Barbecue.
Nice. Food is good.
Ooh, Sailing actually went to triple digits.
Nice.
He's got a two-hander.
Yeah, hit me 208.
If you need any Chanter buffs, please let me know. Happy to get you with Amnon. I did MGBC as well as single target or groups for all haste, but I might have missed somebody.
Fuzzy Bear needs a cure.
Thank you very much, Idkov.
No problem, sir.
There's a blocker. Craig's down.
I didn't see he needed a cure.
I got his res.
I targeted him.
Keep an eye out for that gargoyle illusion.
Lizard Man needs cure.
Alright, I'm
Curing Lizard Man.
Welcome back, Anura.
Alright, let me see what we need.
Vodka.
No, vodka is not the answer.
It is a solution.
Yes, but it's not.
Or is it? That would be Betty, I know. Let's creep up and murder a bat. How's that room looking ahead?
I'll say go up after this.
Excellent.
I was gonna call it before the last one, but this wandered down.
Wonder bat. Alright, let's creep up. Going up the ramp.
You should be clear all the way to the top.
Lovely.
Screecher bat, top, two of them.
I aggroed it and I'm holding it at the top so we can move up.
Nice.
It fell down. It fell down, go boom.
Hopefully.
Screecher bat, go down the hole.
Uh-oh. Somebody just fell.
That would
Yeah.
actually be hilarious
That's
if mobs took
Wait,
fall damage.
Nev just fell?
If someone fell, it'd be quicker to cough them up.
Mm-hmm.
Up in Kelethon, you think this is gonna screw me up?
I just saw you fall off the edge, so apparently everything's artifact.
He's right in front of me. He has fallen.
You seeing stuff?
Usually.
Oh, the drug.
It's all the drugs I've never taken.
That makes one of us.
Lizard took yours too, Calico. Yep. Oh, shizzle.
It looks like my PC keeps freezing. I don't know if there's a Windows update or something.
Must be that Radeon you bought.
I didn't get it yet.
Got him.
But yes, there is probably a Windows update from 2 days ago for you if you didn't install it already.
Yeah, there is one.
Might be those Radeon drivers.
Two gargoyles here.
Watch for spreading stone. Get people cured. Don't make a mask. Just keep an eye out for it.
Secure.
Stay line is secure.
Incoming.
One benefit of following myself is I noticed that I needed a cure.
True. If you're just joining us, welcome to the stream. It's good to have you along. We are doing the Demiplane of Blood this evening. We have Triss, we've got Devlin, I believe it is, and what was the other one? Performer, yes, as well as Mayong tonight. We just got in here and we're clearing now. I'm going to be focusing the majority of my time on the actual raid itself. But that doesn't mean that I'm not going to respond to you in the chat should you send me a message. Always love to hear from you. Let's get on up here and click through. Should be at least 2 inside.
Lizard man needs cure.
Cure people as they need it. Keep an eye out for it.
Got Hansen's cure.
I got it.
And I'm thinking we should probably do Devlin and Triss first, don't you think?
Yes.
Got another blocker. We'll probably also get the Og mob down there as well.
Which Ogmob was it?
Urgerlach, I think, or something.
Why not Zoidberg?
What? Ambit here?
Yes,
Alright.
I do.
Because Irma is approaching with our order.
What does that have to do with Ambit?
Because I'm going to need to auto-follow.
Ah.
Auto-follow. It's just the way.
Irma has aggro.
Okay, I'm auto-following Mendit, who's walking away.
He's TA'd.
Calico's dotted up.
Dotted up.
Thank you.
Odds DC.
He was relogging to fix his performer hotkeys.
Oh, okay.
See, Mogul's up. I don't see it.
Also, for those of you who have not yet done so for any reason, you will need performer hotkeys in some form tonight. If you do not currently have them, you will need them. I unfortunately am not going to have the opportunity to explain how to make them, but I will explain how to use them.
It's clear to the Vol ramp all the way down.
Excellent. Let's move up this right ramp and head through to that door.
Stay on the left side of the hallway. There's mobs in the rooms that might aggro through the door if they see you.
Yep. You're welcome to click through the door to the big ramp.
Okay, stupid question. So I copied all of these hotkeys from somewhere.
There is someone sitting in
But
the
when
middle of our
I
street.
look at them, they don't look.
I'm wondering
They
if
don't
that
look
person
right.
is trying to deliver.
That's okay. As long as they exist, we can make it work.
So the hotkeys, the way they're set up, they tell you the line that's said to you and automatically tell
Click
the
door.
next line. So when you press on them, they'll say something different if that's what you're looking at.
Yeah, like one says when she, and then it felt like the end of my days.
Right, you'll see
Yep.
when she, and you're responding with. It feels like.
Mm-hmm.
It's safe to click into where you guys are.
Click through the door. Hold on.
Responds to what's
Hold on.
told to you.
Hold on. Click through the door, head down the ramp, and then click through that door and hold. Go ahead.
I was just saying what the text in the hotkey button is what's said to you, and when you press it is your correct response.
I would say don't sweat it. I'm sure we'll explain it all when we get to performer. Let's
That's
just focus
correct.
on what we're doing now.
Thank you.
I was just making sure mine weren't broken.
Could somebody share the special Gina triggers?
Define special.
Didn't someone say there was a one with a like copy paste function?
Yeah.
And you're in.
I can send those. Who's asking?
Findiar.
And I realize it can be frustrating to not know all the aspects of what's going on in an event. Totally get that. But we still have a little ways to go before we get to that point. So bear with us. We will make it work. At this point, the only thing you need to do is basically beat this event, and if you end the next event, and if there is time, make sure that you at least have some form of hotkey. We'll explain all the details after that.
There may be a large fluffy orange cat.
Understood. So, on this event, we've got a couple of things that are going to be going on, but overall this isn't a bad event. Some of the things to keep in mind are there are going to be some AEs. There's going to be some emotes, like you should remove your weapon, you should duck. And there's going to be some splody mobs. That's the technical term. Also, at different times, we're going to need to stop all spell damage and have a specific cold and then any cold and then any fire nuke immediately following that. But we're going to explain that during the event as we're going, so as to not bog things down. So during the fight, when there are going to be zombies and red skeletons. Not red, well, I won't get into that. When the zombies die, they are like the unstable zombies from below. They need to be range DPS down away from the raid. The red skellies, well, they are like the painful ones down below and need to be basically stun locked and or kept occupied. They don't hit horribly hard, but if they're debuffed, they can be off tanked and stunned and handled. I don't know.
Because I have beans here and I don't have my chips.
So beyond that, this named has 4 forms. One of them is 2 daggers, one of them is axe and shield, one of them is scepter and shield, and one of them is whip. And he does different things depending on which weapons he's going to have in his hands.
I'm taking possession of the beans. Unless you remember that you...
I don't care.
Nev, do you got your fire and cold spells loaded?
Busy.
I do.
Yes, I know.
So, Nev, you've got, did I hear that right, that you can have the fire and ice handled?
I was going to do him and I, if that's...
Oh, lovely. Perfect. Great. Fabulous. Other words. Great.
My
So,
chat channels aren't working, so I can't really correspond.
that's all right. As long as your spells are working, we're going to be good.
So do you want to start your rotation first, Nev, and then I do mine after you, and then we can just keep going until the ship breaks?
Yep, remind me, how does it go? Fire, ice?
Doesn't
I
matter
believe
which
so.
one you start with.
I always start fire, then ice, then fire, then ice. So if you just want to keep that rotation.
You'll do yours, or I'll do mine first, and then you do yours.
Yep, and then you should be able to do yours right after mine.
Good deal. So, another thing to remember, when he has his scepter and shield, there's going to be a time when he lobs a glass vial at a specific person. We basically need to get away from wherever that person was standing. There's a very short range AE from that spot. That's going to be a 750 a tick dot and mana drain. It's something we can probably work through, but could be a problem if you take too many of them. The biggest part are handling the ads, getting the shield broken, which is going to be the fire and ice part, where we're going to call no DPS except for those two, and burning him down. Specifically for the skeletons, I'm going to ask that Itkovian and Budsweiser keep them handled, the red skeletons, if you would please. They should be popping, if I recall, they pop in the hallway. But the only thing to keep in mind is you need to keep them away from the exploding zombies, because those can be a pain in the pooper and will murder you. Their AE, I think, is like 12,000 or some crap like that. Alright, is there any other aspect to this that needs to be addressed that anybody else can remember?
We can damage those skellies, right?
You can, but if you kill them, they just pop back up after a few seconds.
Yeah, okay. Just making sure.
Is
there an instant
Budweiser in the raid?
respawn?
I don't see him in the raid.
Oh,
I guess Lee left.
oh. What was that, Buds?
Here.
Logging back in.
Ah, gotcha. Okay.
If Devlin is in whip form, he can emote that you need to remove your weapon. Remove it or you take 10,000 damage. And he will emote that you need to duck. Duck or take 6,000 damage and a 1,500 dot.
Confirm.
There is a way to the red skellies. You can push them with stuns out the window. I think at the end of the hallway. So if you just keep stunning them, you might be able to push them out. I'm not sure if it's that window or out the window where Vool is.
Yeah, I don't recall which one it might be, but I recall somebody maybe doing that before, but it might, at this stage, with our gear level, it might be just as easy to just hold on to them, as long as they're debuffed. Yeah. Alright, Anurin, are you good with tanking first, or you want me to?
Yeah, I'm good.
Lovely. After we get a COH to Budsweiser, is anybody not ready to make this happen? Anurin, you're going to be tanking him inside around the left corner, is that correct?
Northwest, inside the room.
Budweiser is caught. Do I need to caught the Polgar?
I'm right here.
He's right here.
Alright. That being the case, I don't recall him having a rampage, so Anurin, if you would do the honors.
Yeah, 1 sec, sorry. Alright, Buds is here. Let me put you in 4.
Please give him an opportunity when he charges to get aggro.
Alright, I'm gonna be activating. Don't join in until I call you in, please.
Are you gonna call us out individually, like Red Rover, Red Rover?
Probably not.
By groups. So like
Safe to attack.
Go, group 2 go, etc.
It's whip mode.
Of course it is. Watch for emotes. They're going to be individual emotes.
So I can begin the fire ice.
Yep.
Could come in.
Take him out. Debuffs to named.
Sky, you're next. Go.
Has he got a shield up for that? Do we got a break?
Yeah, he has shield right now.
I think it's all but daggers. He has a spell shield, right?
Alright, my 4 are in.
Good.
It's still there.
Mine are in.
Alright, mine are in as well.
Mine are in.
You got threat.
I flopped. It still doesn't want to leave me alone.
He likes you.
Mine are in. Are other people casting on him right now? Because that might be the problem.
Yeah, casters shouldn't
Get
be
out of the room.
casting on him until his shield goes.
Everybody out of the room. Into the hall. Into the hall. Everybody out.
I've seen other people casting stuff, so I think maybe that was messing up our stuff.
Oh, okay.
Out of the room.
That's only when he has
You'll be getting
dagger.
an ad soon.
Watch for Zombo come.
Got whip and shield again.
Nobody else cast but me and Ev, please.
Debuffs to named, no caster DPS.
Melee only.
I'm starting my rotation.
No caster DPS, except for those two.
Okay, I'm in.
Got an ad.
Unstable, casters DPS.
Mine are in.
Need an off tank
Need
on the
Pally to
unstable.
pick up this ad.
Tank on the unstable, range DPS unstable.
I'm in.
Mine are in too.
Be careful when it dies, don't be near it. Watch your positioning.
Your turn.
Don't drag it to the raid.
Mine are in as well. It's weird. Why is it not breaking?
If you have aggro, run out into the hallway with it.
We have another unstable. Let's get it tanked and range DPS to unstable.
Go ahead, Sky.
Getting killed out here. Yep.
Make sure you set up with your FD.
Mine are all in too.
Something's
your
definitely
FD.
wrong. It might not be enough damage because it only took 3 of each. And maybe rangers don't do enough. It had to be wizards, druids.
How much damage does it require?
I don't know, but this has taken way too long. It should not more than 10, 15 seconds.
Let's just fight through it then.
Okay, I'm in.
We've been good so far. Range DPS, kill the unstable, then DPS of Devlin. Until called out.
Get out of the room.
Everybody out of the room. Keep away from the unstable. Get that unstable away from us.
Whoa. It's like walking around the corner and finding your ex-girlfriend.
These things love Worthing.
It's not that they love me, they hate the DPS.
True. I love to hate.
Whip and shield again.
Alright. Let him get aggro.
Can
Debuffs to name.
fucking it up?
Maybe. We're not going to focus on that. Debuffs to named.
Remove primary weapon.
DPS to named.
Got a blood bridge back here.
Off tank blood drenched. Off tank Skelly.
It's not active yet.
It will be soon.
I'm in too.
Bring it right out to the window here and we'll push it off at Coven when it goes active.
It's active. Or no, that's Drummer's pet. Never mind.
I'm in.
Skelly is active.
I'm in as well.
Keeps us on our toes, Dremery. We're fine.
I'm in.
We got another skelly walking towards a raid. Be careful.
I'm in.
Pull it to the same spot at Coven. Just don't damage it.
I'm good.
I'm in as well.
Skeleton summons me outside with it.
Yeah, that's because you damaged it.
Well,
Get out of the room.
everybody out of the room. Out of the room.
We can't kill those blood wrench, right? They're the ones that come back.
Confirmed. We just need to endure and off tank him.
Will they despawn when he dies?
Get around a corner at Coven or you'll get AE'd. Where I am.
Debuffs to named.
Well, I see where the skeletons went because I just got pushed over to where they were.
Daggers. What's that?
Debuffs to named.
Oops. Shit.
And we have unstable.
Unstable. Get it moved back. Off tank it while we kill named.
Somebody tank Sailing. I'm tanking both of these. Sorry,
Gotcha,
somebody
sir.
heal.
I got you. I
Sailing.
got you.
I got you too. Don't worry.
Wow, all the way at the beginning of the zone.
After fight, we can get you COH'd. Get the name dead.
That's your DI.
Okay to send Joe? 'Cause
Yep.
I have nothing else to give, but Joe is fully buffed.
It's 3% more. 2%. Make it dead. Mucho bettero. Alright, so who was it that needs COH? What's your name?
Be there in about 10 seconds.
Copy that. Let's res up the dead.
Wiser.
I get D.
Yes.
Thank you. You're the best.
Coven will need a COH too.
You want me to wait for Reses to open up the chest?
If you would, please.
Look at Yo-Yo there, getting summoned up and thrown back down.
Budweiser and Akovian have both been called to the raid.
Thank you, sir.
Do you have the sides over there?
I already ate.
Yeah, my enchanter, but I'll have to come bring him
All I gave
back
was
and summon his corpse.
potatoes, potato salad and beans. I was supposed to get chips.
Interesting.
Alright, opening up chest.
I chose beans, baked beans, not green beans, and I chose onion pieces.
Oh, your onion pieces are right there, but I ate your beans because you said.
That's fine. Hey, bro. Rating and streaming.
Say that who? What, huh?
Rating and streaming.
Oh. Oh, okay. Then you get back to it. Give me a call when you're free.
All right. Bye.
Bye.
Was that your good friend or former
Say one.
colleague?
Mm-hmm.
That's what I thought.
Dummy at 21.
I have no idea what we're getting.
Skyfall 25.
Yeah, I'm looking at that.
Melee here.
I'm really sorry I ate your beans.
I'm not.
They didn't give us chips. So I got ripped off. But we got ripped
Skyfall
off.
35.
Here's mine.
Seeing at 36.
But your unknown signature right there.
Where?
Seeing at 36, going once.
Right next to your wallet.
Dummy at
Alright,
41.
I can't reach him, so I'll deal with it later.
Skyfall 42, Searing 43. Skyfall 45. Dummy at 51. Sky at 52. Sky at 52 going once.
Nice loot.
And twice.
For melee.
Lag check, please.
Oh, dinner was delicious.
Lovely.
Thank you for the beans.
Mm-hmm.
Very nice of you.
Congrats, Skyfall.
Thank you for see.
Bids on the Shadow Man hide cloak. Calico at 15. Milosera at 28. Milosera at 18.
Sorry, we'll change that to 20. Unless
Calico.
he's going to go up.
Just put it in raid, say. Calico at 20. Siren at 25.
Fine, 30 then.
Alright, Calico at 30. Calico at 30 going once. And twice. And lag check, please. Congrats, Calico.
Thank you guys, that's best in slot for me.
Nice.
Bids on Fool's Frozen Heart. Lizardman at 1.
Ooh, frozen heart shards?
Yes, it's the new breakfast food.
Lizardman at 1 going once.
It's like Frosted Flakes, but colder.
And twice.
Pretty nice range.
And lag check, please. Congrats, Lizard.
Nice. I now have a throwing item.
Does anybody need a back flag?
Only one in window is Quasi. But my wizard's in Dreadspire Keep if the crowd's gonna rot.
Does Quasi not have the blood raids?
He does not have the eyes, so we can't get in.
Sounds like an off-night Vol kill.
Yeah, should we get Salem's wizard in then?
I don't see an issue with it.
Raid invites them, just needs a DC.
And does anybody need a rune?
Can I get her put in a Koth group, please? And thank you.
She's called.
Thank you, thank you.
You should be able to loot.
I mean, if Quasi is not flagged and isn't going to be able to get in here to join us, could we move him out and put Olgar and I in groups?
I took a shower.
But did you wash your balls?
Who takes one and doesn't?
I don't know, some people don't use soap.
That's just getting wet. It's not taking
Then are
a
you,
shower.
then are you just standing out in the rain?
It's called a rinse.
All right, let's go ahead and continue on down. Tris is going to be next.
Did we hail
spirits?
Oh, shoot, holding. Yes, let's spirit up.
We all need to do that.
Do not hail a spirit unless you are told. Who are we assigning these to? Have we chosen them? Sorry, I'm eating barbecue.
I'm sorry, I'm not eating it with you.
You're welcome to come on over.
I just need to get off my lazy ass and make some.
Make. Bah.
Man, I've been cooking for 30 years.
So,
Warriors and Rangers.
yeah. Anurin, you don't have a Bane, do you?
I have one.
Okay, you do? I don't think I do. But we might want to have me out on that and have Rangers handle that, don't you think? Unless you want me to have it.
The warrior one is for the Gargs, right?
Yeah.
I would still take it on you because you could easily off-tank and click on a Garg.
Not a problem.
Yeah, it's whoever's going to be tanking the gargoyles. It's good for them to have them.
Who are we getting the other one to?
Pick a ranger.
Navardian, you got yours?
I do not.
Winner.
Chicken dinner.
It's just the same spirit.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, the only one that's two spirits is Raleigh.
All right. Very good. Thank you for mentioning something. I was focused on my barbecue. Let's click through this door.
I feel like barbecue is not a very raid-friendly food.
It's really not, especially while you're streaming.
It's like having chicken wings and raiding. It just doesn't
I was
work.
just going to say, it's just like chicken wings. I had them earlier.
But it was delicious.
I mean, that's all that matters. I mean, he can always buy a new keyboard when this one's too sticky.
I'm sorry, where are we going exactly?
We're moving towards the Vool area. Go ahead and click through the door in the northeast section of Devlin's room.
I just wanted to make sure.
I'd rather you ask than be wrong.
We're gonna smash.
Giggity.
And I am getting chewed up by a dot right now.
That sounds right.
Yeah, I already used my heal pot though. Thank you, whoever saved my ass.
That was a cleric in your group who had time to target you.
Sexy. I very much appreciate breathing.
Overrated.
Overrated.
Let's bring a couple more in.
MGB haste coming.
Thank you.
Want me to hit C again?
I don't know why they have to give these mobs a snare.
Because
The blockers.
the zone one isn't enough. Are clear to move up a little bit?
I would wait here till Triss's room's cleared.
Sounds good.
The room looks clear. Yeah, you're good.
Let's move up then. In the next room to the left.
Did we want to clear past her room to avoid
It's cleared past down the
hail and
ramp, so-
arrow issues?
The mini is down there at the moment too. Or Gerlock.
Would you like me to pull the mini?
Yeah, if we can get it to here easily, no problem. Let's do it. Bring him in.
He does a knockback.
Want me to take him?
2 yards.
Lizard Man needs cure.
Make sure to cure those who need it.
The fuck did he punch me to? Jesus.
Have we killed this mini before, or this is the first time?
First time.
We forgot to last time. He was up.
I was about to say, I've seen him spawn
We've,
before.
we've left them twice, actually.
We killed him the first time we were here.
No, we did not.
I don't think we did.
No, we've only killed Maggot Miser.
So what's the plan with Triss?
Basically the same as last time, but better.
Do we bring her down first,
like
all
that.
the way to what is it, 5%?
Curse cure is on her, right?
Yeah. That's when she's full health.
Each cure will make her not full health, so you gotta alternate a heal with a cure.
Main thing is, like, as a cleric, I keep healing, and then, like, the shaman should be curing.
Yeah.
While I keep healing. So I'll land a heal, you'll land a cure, I'll land a heal, you'll land a cure, so it kind of alternate.
Yeah, there should be like 2 designated cures maybe, and the rest of people should be spam.
But we don't need to cure until she's down to that 5% point.
Heck, last time nothing was happening until she was at 5%. Is that correct?
Yes.
Man, Milo, that Kansas air doesn't agree with you. You sound different.
This is Mike, I think.
I was going to say, I thought Milo sounded different.
He does. You should punch it, Milo. That always works for me.
Throw it on the ground, that helps too.
And stomp on it.
Super test of maintenance always helps.
What's that, dear?
I'll show it who's boss.
What is the name of a body?
You're not a very good fit.
Friendly that starts with a
That's what I told it before I stomped on it. Most blanket statement ever.
Bids on the desk stone.
I don't know.
Beethoven at 1. Germany at 5. Worthing at 7.
These wizards are trying to stay alive.
He did. Germany at 10.
Duodenum?
Beethoven at 11.
That is seriously, that's the
Germany
part.
at 12.
Yes.
Germany at 12, going once. Itco at 15.
You're supposed to name a bunch of things that start
Itco
with
at
the first
15,
letter
going
of the
once.
name. And I can think of something for
And
every body
twice.
part.
Leg check, please. Grats at Coven.
So, basically, during this fight, there are three phases. There's werewolf form, there's KOS human form, and non-KOS human form, and she will alternate between the three of them in order. When she's in werewolf form, 3 DPS, take her down to 5% if at all possible. Anytime she's in human form, we attempt to heal her up to 100%. When she reaches 100%, we should be spamming RGC on her. If we are successful in that cure of successful in that RGC, the room will shake, she will lose some hit points, and we heal her back up. This only works when she's at 100% and when the werewolf form is down around 5%. Nobody's had it work any other way, is that correct?
No, you can't really cure her until that point.
Excellent. So, heals to her, DPS to werewolf, depending on the form. No RGC to named if she is not full, and the hit points are lower. Also, there's going to be a charm. There's going to be some stuns. There's going to be some AEs. Another thing to keep into consideration, when she is in one of her human forms, she might emote you that she is staring deeply into your eyes, and that you should look away. Failure is problem. If you fail, you will be either mezzed or charmed, and that's the best case scenario. In addition, ads are going to be spawning and coming at us. The ads are, well, a little bit of an issue. And there's more every time. So we are going to have to handle the ads whenever we're not DPSing her down. If all goes well, we're not going to have too many of those. And we're going to get her cured enough times. I believe 5 is 5 successful cures is what makes her gets us our win, I should say. So, priority is of course going to be DPS werewolf down to 5%, heal human up to 100%, and then, when both of those things have happened, spamming RGCs. Again, we're going to have to take out the ads when possible, but they will end up overpowering us eventually. The initial werewolf form, I'm going to ask you as soon as the tank has aggro to burn your discs. Burn as hard as you can, getting her down as quickly as you can. The next event is not a burn anyway. Other than that, is there anything that we need to address before we get this going?
I have a stupid question.
Go ahead.
If she's at less than 30% before she changes form, don't use pets you can't stop.
Very true. Go ahead.
If she's looking at you, do you just turn away?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Because I'm thinking, why even look at her at all then?
You shouldn't.
Yeah. Makes sense.
That was a very good point on the pets. Do be careful on your rampaging servant or whatever other form of pets, like the stoner one from Bards and any of the others you can't control. You do not want to harm the human. You want to murder the werewolf. Any questions or issues before we get this going? Lovely. Anurin, are you ready?
Yes.
Budsweiser, Itkovian, Salen, and Brawler, we're going to be relying heavily upon you to handle those ads as they are coming in. I will assist, as will Anurin, whenever possible. But that'll do it.
I'll try
All right.
resin on the enchanter too, so.
Thank you. I will attempt to assist with Ambit as well, but he is semi-poorly geared and might be eaten.
It was the enraged that were the original ones we could tank off, and the other ones the one that could be mez, right?
That's my recollection.
Okay. I remember this from the last time we did it.
All right. Anurin, if you do the honors, please, good sir.
Alright, I'm gonna start this up, everyone.
Triss changed back to werewolf.
Heals to Anurin. Debuffs to named. Anurin, call for burns, please.
Go.
C. Montgomery.
See more butts.
Oh my god.
Totally two different people.
We have 1 minute. The goal is to get to 5%.
I will be charmed at some point, so just be ready for that. Charmed.
I got it in defensive.
I'm not sure if this could be purified or not.
I think it can. I'll try it.
Thank you.
Guess not.
She's depopping soon. Pull pets. Pull pets.
It did not work.
Triss is about to change forms.
DPS off. DPS off. Heals in. Heals in. Heal her up.
Triss is about to change forms.
She's gonna switch.
Aaron's charmed again.
I'm still charmed.
I apologize for not being clear. No dots, please. Because dots will interfere between forms. You could probably put the short duration ones on at the start of werewolf form, but keep healing her up.
I should
Lizard
be
man,
ready
look away.
to pick her up in wolf mode.
Triss is about to change forms.
Alright, she's about to wolf.
Triss changed back to werewolf.
Heals to her Norin. DPS it down.
Triss summoned werewolves.
Ads are coming. Giggity.
Wow.
Oh no, Blade is charmed.
I'm scared.
Are we switching or are we just holding these?
I hope I don't kill him on a repost.
Try to get her down. Focus
Kill
on her.
Triss, yeah, off tank this.
DPS on Triss. We gotta get her to 5%.
Lizard man levitation fading.
There's
Lizard
another
man
werewolf
levitation
on
fading.
me. Someone come grab it.
Trying to mez the course of it.
Lizard man levitation fading.
I'm charmed.
I got it in defensive.
Triss is about to change forms.
She's about to switch. Pets off.
Triss changed back to human.
DPS off. Heals to named.
Ravenous.
Kill the Ravenous.
To the northeast.
Heals to named. Kill Ravenous.
Gonna break the next one right here as well after this.
I got that one messed. Oh, don't hit the coerced. Ravenous.
We're gonna kill him.
Okay, kill the coerced. Good.
We don't want them stacked up too much.
Yeah, I'll
we can't
drink for
damage her
that.
for another. We'll kill as many as we can.
That's fair. That's fair. Heals to named. Ten seconds till she switches. Kill that coerce.
I'll have her.
Triss changed back to
Do not kill the other coerce. DPS named. Gotta get her to 5. Careful on dots and swarm pets. We got 1 minute to get her to 5%.
Summoned werewolves.
More ads coming.
Charmed.
Taking it. We got 25 seconds left. See if we can get it to 5.
Oops, Navardian.
We got Nev to 5. Does that count?
We got a below 5. We failed.
We got Nev to floor.
10 seconds. Pull pets. Pull pets.
Triss is about to change forms.
We're switching DPS
Change back to
to
human.
Ravenous. Switch to Ravenous. DPS off. Heals to named.
Could use a mez on this course.
Triss is about to change forms.
Sorry, I'm stunned. I'll come try and mez it right away.
There's a shadow main up in the
Lizard
caster.
man, look away.
Somebody, I'm stunned.
Just bring it down to us.
Calico Mast.
Heal her up. She's about to switch. No swarm pets.
Triss changed back to werewolf.
Name to 5% only. Name to 5 only.
Triss summoned werewolves.
Ads are coming.
A Mesbun broke loose. I'm trying to.
Careful.
Off tanking Ravenous. %. There we go. Very good. Hold her there. DPS to Ravenous. DPS Ravenous.
Lizard man charmed.
Lizardman is charmed. Need a tank.
I have lizard and you're in punching me.
We're fresh out.
Somebody taunt this and I'll take it.
I got it.
And then my brawler had it.
I'll remember this lizard man.
He's not slowed.
Confirmed.
Triss needs
is
to
about
be
to change
slowed.
forms. Triss changed back to human. Back off.
Heals to named. Heals and cures. Heals and cures.
Cure at 100%.
Cure now.
1 cure. Need 4 more. Get her up.
Triss is about to change forms.
Cure it. Good. That was 2 cures. Well done.
Keep it going.
I have her.
I'm stunned.
Triss summoned manservants.
Keep on the shadow mains.
Ads coming in. Stay on ads.
Milo's charmed.
Salen's charmed now.
Calico's charmed.
You can't cure at this point, don't worry.
I threw MGBCR out.
Charm ended. Triss is about to change
Okay.
forms.
Need off tanks on these manservants. They are not mezzable.
Triss changed back to werewolf.
Buds is down.
Kill the manservants. Get Triss to 5%.
On Maz.
Triss back to 5.
I'm charmed.
Let's
Need
get her to
people
5.
tanking these
Calling
orcs.
Buzzwart.
Rangers are gonna have to do it.
There you go. Hold Triss. Take out the ads. Follow your assist. Don't panic. Just focus. Burn down those ads. Follow your assist.
Lizardman charmed.
Lizardman is charmed. Tank needs it. Name needs a tank.
Greg was not the right tank.
Sail and take it as soon as I'm not stunned.
I got it with weapon
Triss
shield.
summoned werewolves.
Just leave it on me for now.
Ravis needs off tanked.
Triss is back at 6.
10 seconds to heal.
Yeah, I'm on her. The weapon shield's down.
Triss is
Be
about to
ready
change
for
forms.
heals and cures.
Triss changed back to human. Back off.
Heals, cures.
Cure.
Cure now.
Cure going up.
Success. Heal. That's 3 at least.
Heals with every cure. Cure now.
Triss is about to change
Yep,
forms.
it's almost casting.
Cure.
1.
Spam those heals.
Cure's casting heal.
Yeah, stunned. She's if you can
Cure.
cure,
Coming in.
might be it.
Sail
Pause,
and
interrupted.
The worst stun ever.
I wasn't stunned, but it pushed me, so it interrupted.
That means charm.
Apparently, I'm charmed.
Charm ended.
Bitcow's gonna need a heal. I'm beating him up.
Mordecai charmed. I'm charmed, so
Curing.
I don't.
Cure.
There's a lot of people charged.
Holy shit, I have a lot of
Triss is
people
about to
beating
change
on
forms.
the
Dang. I got stunned right as Cure was landing.
Before it landed.
Triss changed back to werewolf.
So is Armag. Cure can't land right now. I tried.
Heal and or no.
I'm charmed.
Yoho's dead. I'm gonna take it avoidance.
Oh, okay. Both did the same thing at the same time.
Triss summoned werewolves.
Lorlock killed Yoho.
We need to get some ads dead.
I'm sorry, bro.
Do you want to call on heal?
Sure. Give me 20% and I can live with that.
Calling? Nope, I got stunned.
It's alright, Lizard gave me a divine. I got it.
Awesome.
Do we have an MGBCR available?
Yeah, I'll pop it. CR's out.
Well done.
Ravenous, let's kill that.
Nope, I'm charmed.
Do you need wood?
Coming heal, Dark You.
Triss is back up to 6%.
Let's get Triss back to
Rolls
5.
down.
15 seconds to heals and cures.
Triss to 5. Need quick DPS on Triss.
On it.
Triss is about to change forms.
Good. Be ready to heal and cure. This is it,
Triss
folks.
changed back to human. Back off.
Healing.
And Servant is next.
Cure now.
I would, but I'm beating on.
Cure incoming for.
Healer.
Triss is about to change
Win.
forms.
Oh my god, that was so close.
Right, don't face her right now.
Kill the manservant and do not touch the name. Win. Do not touch name.
Or the chest.
That was crazy.
Res is into the dead.
I'm just gonna chill in this soup right here.
So, is that a chaos fight?
Shut up.
Confirmed.
chest is disarmed and picked.
Thank you. That did get a little bit crazy at the end there, but we held it together and made it happen.
It always helps when you say, it's okay, keep going, calm down. You get better at the calm.
I can see why.
Are we all rest?
Yes, go ahead and open it up. Thank you. Oh, would you look at that?
Hey, first 2.5.
And a hand-to-hand damage on it.
We close it. Could we get different loot?
All right, start bids. Bids on the Eye of the Lycanthrope.
Note, that is 2.5, Invocation of Night.
That's a necro page right there.
You know it. Gray at 5. Fuzzy at 10. Got hands at 15. Got hands at 15, going once. And twice.
Your tongue is not currency here, damn me. Sorry, man.
Check, please. Got Scott. Bids on the Invocation of Night. Germany at 15. Germany at 15. Mordecai at 18.
MGBC has gone out.
Germany 20.
Thank you.
Germany 20 going once. Mordecai at 22. Germany at 30. Germany 30 going once. And twice. Lag check, please. Congrats, Jen. Bids on the Rotting Talons. Area at 10. Findiar at 20. Anaya at 25. Mordecai 30. Findiar at 35. Or Core Speller at 35. Core Speller at 35. Anaya 40. Mordecai 45. Core Speller at 50.
That'd be a huge upgrade, but I don't want to blow so much people to be on it right now.
Mordecai at 55.
Not really.
Core Speller at 60. Mordecai at 65. Core Speller at 70. Core Speller at 70 going once. And twice. Lag check, please. Congrats, Core Speller.
before we do the Banes and then just move out, we had a little bit of news, and I'll preface the news by saying, again, I'm sorry. I've been a bit unreliable lately, and you all know why I put the post up. But we don't want to keep things like that if I'm not able to perform at my normal. Great appreciation for the hard work that the officers have been doing all this time, but especially now. So with huge thanks to them, of course, but also to make sure that the systems are in place so that Lizardman has the support that he needs for raids and everything else. We have a promotion to announce tonight, and that will be our good friend Dami.
Congrats, Tommy.
Sorry, Dami.
My condolences, brother.
We're sorry also.
Thanks, everyone. I'll be happy to ride along with you guys and the officers.
It's Nev's fault.
I'll drink to that.
Yeah.
Does that mean I have to drink while I raid now?
Yes.
Oh, I thought that was a guild requirement.
Salen, Lizard, for blockers on this one, Wizard Mage most important.
Yeah.
Yes.
Surrogate Super Bowl Tommy.
Mordecai, I know last week you spoke to me about this. If you still feel the same way, my suggestion would then be Core Speller and Worthing. Mordecai, is that in keeping with what you preferred?
I hate to admit this, but I missed what you started off talking about.
For the blockers, we spoke the other week. Do you still feel the same way? Not the blockers, the Banes.
No, absolutely. Other DPS before me.
All right, Lizard, what do you think? Core Spell or Worthing?
Let's do it.
Okay.
I don't know. Does Core Speller have any more 10 HP items he's wearing?
How about an opal bracelet?
You never know.
Well, is he wearing some the beginning stuff?
Yeah. He was wearing a Cobalt charm.
Hey, I didn't have a charm till I got the charm in here 2 weeks ago.
You don't have to have many charms up until for another expansion or two.
There's one in Rift Seekers.
There's one in Tipped.
You and Shadow Killer got it last week.
You can actually buy one from DON.
The whimsies from Tips, you're right, Bebop.
MPG has.
Yeah,
All right, we should be good on this, right? We got more events to do.
Just getting the blockers out, but yes.
All
Do
right.
you want me to hail this spirit?
Is that Core Speller?
Yes.
Yes, hail and say assist. Thank you.
God.
Excellent. Next performer event.
What does the blocker look like? Or does it just
Don't know.
automatically?
Performer event.
Yes, sir.
To go back up to the dance hall, right?
That is correct. Let's move back up.
What do I use this for? Is this for the final Mayong fight?
Yes, that'll be later tonight.
Yeah, okay.
Don't mess with it until then. It should have 40 charges, but yeah.
I can't play with it? Oh, man.
I didn't say that.
You'll go blind.
But you should definitely not mess with the Bane. Not blocker, Bane.
No, Bane. I got a blocker last week or a Bane last week?
Bane.
Okay, because I know what that is. I thought we were talking about blockers.
Nope, blockers are from tier 1.
Gotcha. Looking through this door, correct?
Yep, we're heading all the way back up that long ramp and everything. We're going to meet back in the main room upon clicking into the castle.
Oh, Dami, what did you get me into? What is this?
It's a present.
Can I mez it? You think? I got interrupted. It says your target cannot be
Olgar's here.
mesmerized.
You just
Olgar,
can't do that.
Olgar, tank this.
You're the plate.
Says the plateware to the leatherware.
Just kick it, Bebop. You'll knock it right over.
When do you get Sailor's kick anyway? Great chat.
So wasn't this the point at which we all died last time?
Yeah,
Yeah,
but the
but
dancers are down.
Raleigh was already up, or still up then.
Similar
Because we didn't know
location.
what we were doing.
Oh.
Similar
know what we're doing?
location, different
No.
event.
Arguable.
We know what not to do.
Train the raid.
Well, we have Dami now, so it'll all go fine, or it'll be his fault.
Did somebody say to train the raid?
When coming back up that hallway, stay to the right because there were still mobs in that room.
And they're ready to do what?
I think someone pulled some of them. That was an illusion.
The new officer pulled. He was targeting Dummy.
I believe Dami's now already living up to his new guild note.
I was definitely down here. I didn't pull anything.
Or did you?
I just happened to be MA.
Speaking of, how many radiant crystals do you have available, Anaya?
I was just checking that. I have 986 and no idea how to spend them.
2 more vampires in raid because I suck.
And an orc.
And so do vampires. That's kind of their thing.
Oh, that was funny. You're so cute.
But do they sparkle?
No.
The vegan vampires do.
They're
I don't know if it's big enough,
fabulous.
I mean, I know you can juice a carrot, but it normally requires a juicer.
Or does it?
Wow.
Is that what we call her? Next target is the Performer event. Performer is the final event before the expansion boss. These bats can be mezzed. Murder the Ascendant.
What happened to Jeffy?
His name is Chief.
He sucked or got sucked.
He has no facey.
Cleric's down.
You got
Bats are mezzed.
smushed.
Or is it the Bone Walker?
I think he just got like hit twice.
That's the
and killed.
bats.
About to pick Milo next, I think.
These bats that I'm mezzing.
Oh, yay. Because you're the best.
I am functional.
slightly more than functional, I would say.
Let's continue. Yes, Greg, we shall.
Meander through the halls.
Lizard man charmed.
Carefully.
Lizard charm. Liz charmed man.
Because we all remember what happened the last time.
Yes, lizard charmed man.
Don't pull half the zone.
The whole zone?
Don't get charmed by half the zone.
Simple. Like people actually go out of their way to pull a whole zone. Oh wait, that's Bebop. Never mind.
Charm ended.
In
No,
fairness,
Nev's pretty good with it now.
actually wasn't Wizard who made that pull the first night. That was my fault.
It's just easier to blame Lizard, though.
I believe the guild message says
I
it's
blame
Tommy's
Tommy.
fault.
Definitely Dommy's fault.
Definitely Donnie's fault.
And
Hello, it was obviously the Guardian's fault.
It's not my fault anymore.
Let's continue moving through.
It's always your fault, man. But I
Oh,
love
what
how they
about those
handed
then,
Navardian a button. It's like, here, pull half a room.
No, he pulled all of Plane of Mischief on us while we were fighting a raid boss.
He must have been bored.
We didn't because I had my oh shit button.
Make sure to cure those who need it.
Fuzzy needs cure.
I'm curing him.
Don't make him ask, just watch for it.
Did they really instantly recast it on you?
I got it on Fuzzy.
Mez the spirit linked familiar.
Or as mid-cast Calico.
Sorry, I only have a very, very slow moving enchanter.
The sigh was not directed at anyone, just, yep, this is my life, meow.
We got a few who need res.
Didn't you escape?
He hasn't figured that one out yet.
Hit me so hard, I didn't get a chance to
Dying
shut
is
the
just
hell
as
up,
good, right?
Shadow. Jeez.
Knocked his escape button right off his bar.
No, I went from 60 down to 8 and then dead like that.
Carrying Narn. Yes, I'm the only one who loved you.
Thank you.
The way they do minis in this zone are so dumb.
Confirmed.
Where is that one? Is that one by the exit?
It's that 4-way to Hatchet.
Because of course.
I can see if I can taunt it through the floor.
Can you pet pull it?
You might
Those
get those
red
skeletons.
skeletons give me pause.
Mind if I try Z-axis taunt him, Aaron? I found a spot.
Lizard, you good with it?
Let's
I
do
won't
it.
pull him in. I'm just gonna.
Let's do it.
Give it a try. See what happens.
You want to turn bird
Want
souls
to
off for that?
back up away from that lab door. Like to the far
Nah, he's
end.
not in there anymore. Nah, he's too far out of range.
All right, let's keep going this way then. We'll survive without another AUG.
If we go in and to the right, it's clear.
All right, moving.
Be with you as soon as this minute charm is gone.
Lovely.
I hate the charm in this zone.
You're charmed by a mob that's dead.
Sailor, stop to laugh at me.
No, I gotta follow.
Couple more charm mobs.
Purify works on that one apparently.
Thank you.
The only other option I think would be if a rogue went down there and got target, and then I could take the target from them. And then taunt through the floor would probably work and warp it up.
Maybe. I don't think it's worth the trouble at this point, especially considering the amount of time that we have left. I do want to get a tempt in on Mayong, if possible.
It's a half-hour, 45-minute climb snared.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
I wish they would put Halgrish Elder Beads in Era on these servers.
I'm not sure who pulled that, but there's some mobs incoming.
Can't you get them from the casino? Yeah.
That's the only place, yeah.
Watch out for DPs, they're coming.
Oh, this is gonna be fun. I'm Gargoyle and I'm Charmed.
I'm gonna try to cure the charm.
I tried
just
already,
to
it
see.
didn't land.
No.
Carrying an urn.
Do you have someone that could try to
Charm Goyle.
He's not
Oh,
charmed anymore.
You can cure me now. Yeah,
I
there
got
we
you.
go.
I got you.
Perfect.
Good job, Charm Goyle.
can you radiant cure that charm off?
I just did.
I think after they're dead, you can cure it. Like the one that charms you, if it dies, then it's curable.
I think the cure just drops off if they die.
No, because
Just-
the
you
nerd was
can-
still charmed.
You can purify it, like regardless of whether they're
Keep
alive or
it
not.
Alright, we're all clear, right?
I believe so, yes.
Lovely.
Do not go to the left. There's a pit trap.
Moving
If you fall
in
down
to the
pit
right.
trap, don't move. Say something and get a cloth.
Confirmed. Moving in to the right. Come to raid if you have not.
There's a trap, a floor trap in this room. Don't fall in there.
By the way, there's a floor trap. So, anyway.
Anybody else? Anybody else?
There's a floor
I
trap.
think my map
So-
says there's a floor.
All right, so on to the event. So hopefully you have hotkeys set up. If for some reason you don't have one or the other set of hotkeys ready, even if you don't understand it, if you do not have them at all, I'm going to ask that you kindly step out of this room, south, and wait for the event to be done. For the rest of us, here's how this event is supposed to work. Basically, we need the performer, as you see the skeleton mob, to survive for 18 minutes in order to win. If it lives, we win. If it dies, we fail. Throughout this event, one of the 4 mobs behind it, which are the actual performers, whether it be Randall, Seth, Alfric, or Britain. If you want to pronounce them differently, fine, that's what I say they are. They are going to target, they're going to call out at least one at a time, to continue on their great song. Now, how that works, if you are clicking the hotkeys, when you are called out, and I believe that is filtered to the event messages, so having that up is always a good thing in a separate window. Even if you use Gina, it's still good to have up. When you are called out, let's say you are called out by Randall. You're going to go to Randall. You're going to press your Randall button, and the first word of what he has spoken to you, you are going to press the corresponding hotkey. So, for example, if Ninmit has a Randall message, Ninmit is going to find Randall. Ninmit is going to get within text message of Randall. Hey, Randy. He's going to press his Randall hotkey. That is going to stop him from attacking, target Randall, and then let's say Randall says, Ol Nilipus hailed from Misty Thickets. He's going to press his Ol Nil hotkey, which is going to issue the next line in the limerick. That's going to be a success. Failure, and the performer is damaged. If you fail to do it in time, if you press the wrong button, or anything else goes wrong, you are effectively damaging the performer. And again, if performer dies, we fail the event. Now, there's plenty of room for failure, but we want to minimize that. So, again, Seth says something. I'm going to go over towards Seth. I'm going to press the Seth hotkey. And whatever Seth is going to say, whatever that might be, if it starts with the word another, you press the another hotkey. If it says time bleeds, you're going to press the time bleeds hotkey. Does anybody not understand the instructions I just gave? It's okay to not understand. But I need to know so I can help explain it in a different way.
Do we have to walk up to them?
You have to be in range.
Yes. My understanding is that you have to be within audio range of that NPC. So, again, if Britain says something, I'm going to click over to my Britain tab. I'm going to click my Britain button, and depending on the first word of whatever that limerick is, that's the corresponding button you press. If it says until, you press the until button. It's very important that you do not test your hotkeys in this zone. It will screw things up. Do not mess with your hotkeys unless you are called to do so. Are there any questions on that? Please speak up. It's okay.
And Aaron, for those of us that have the clipboard version, how is this going to work? Do we still need to, obviously there isn't a hotkey for us to push on that in that case?
Yeah, Liz, may I for a moment?
Please do, good sir.
Now, some of you have the hotkey package from me. Now, mind you, I have not personally been able to test these hotkeys because you need the NPC to be giving you the commands. I can't, I cannot spring these hotkeys and say, but my friends have used it and they assure me that it's fine. And I've also looked at the triggers, so I understand the functionality of it. The advanced triggers will detect when it is your time to sing, and it will detect what line you are supposed to say. At that point, there is actually a subfolder in this trigger, in the advanced trigger package, that has all of the responses, and Gina will pull the response that you are supposed to say and put it on your Windows clipboard. At that point, you just need to go up to the person you're supposed to speak to, and the Gina trigger should give you that warning. Make sure your attack is off, of course, and then you need to open up your /say which as long as your default channel is say, like if you haven't changed anything and you're using the same window that you've used from the start, and you haven't made your default channel group or guild or anything like that, you just go into the window that you normally type in, you hit enter so that you can, making it as if you were going to start typing, but instead of typing, you just hit paste. You need to set your paste hotkey, which is done in the Everquest settings and options. Mine is Control V, but it is not that by default. You have to make sure to put the paste hotkey yourself. At that point, you paste it into the window, you hit enter to send the message, and it will deliver the line just as it would have if you had typed it yourself, if you had hit the hotkey. So again, shorter but simpler. Walk up to the person, hit enter in the chat window you usually use to chat, Control V to paste or whatever your hotkey is, enter again, and you're good.
Does anybody have that is using Anurin's trigger method have any questions as to how it's supposed to function? Please speak up.
I recommend that you still have the hotkeys. I have the hotkeys set up as well, just in case.
I'd rather you ask twice than be wrong once. Okay, since I'm not hearing anybody, there is another component to this event. The other component to this event is mobs will be attacking us. And as such, they could be... about every minute we're going to get more mobs. It could be orcs, it could be wolves, dragonids, whatever. Eventually, we're going to get a named orc, eventually, and he's an AE rampager. So max melee range at best, don't pull him into the raid. And also we're going to get a named spider. That one's got a nasty set of AEs. She's got a nasty set of AEs upon her. Poison cures will get one of them off of you, the worst one. I think that's 36 poison counters called Cloud of Vicious Venom. It's a really high resist. But yeah, it's about every minute or so we get more ads. So it's just enough to try to distract you from helping them with their glorious song. Confirm. So, off take the mobs, get them dead, do what you need to do. Follow along with the song and we gonna be alright. Every little thing gonna be alright. If for some odd reason you get knocked into a pit where you don't know where you are, please speak up. We can likely get you COH'd. Maybe not, but it's likely. Does anybody have any questions as to your job function during this event? Thank you, Dremery. Alright, I'm not hearing any questions, so I'm going to take that as an assumption that you know how to do what you need to do and you're going to do it correctly. Alright. Anurin, you're good?
Good.
Let's do this then.
Couple other points.
Go ahead.
One, nobody goes on the tables, otherwise the pathing, they go weird and they run back and aggro trash in the halls. When the mobs come through the door, you want all your tanks here ready to intercept them. Don't aggro them till they get through the door. If you aggro them and they're out in the hallway, they'll sometimes run back and aggro extra trash as well. The named orc will come after 5 waves and the named Drachnid after 10, I think.
That sounds right. If there's nothing further, we're going to go ahead and get this party started. Good luck, team. You got this.
All the tanks should be over by the door.
Remember the carpet over there is the hole.
Triggering the event. 18 minutes starts now.
Wave 1.
Follow your assist. Whoa. Somebody's spamming their key. That's bad.
Only do it once. If you mess it up, don't do it again.
If you mess it up, you can do the right one, but if you spam it, you're gonna do real bad.
See what Alfred is saying. I'll see where Alfred is saying.
Oh, our performer's getting zapped.
Yeah, oh my god, he's dead already.
Well, that was short.
Fail.
That's a fail.
I didn't see what Alfred.
How do we
where does
reset it?
know where Alfred?
He'll respawn
Besides
after
this
about
line.
5-10 minutes.
Because it
Maybe
wasn't
not even
in-
that long.
I got the thing.
Yeah, a lot of people doing the emotes. Is that correct?
Well, I see some people spamming it.
People are doing the same ones too, though.
So here's what I got. Alfred
If
recites
you
the line of his song.
if you do it and you get it right, it'll be like, good job, you completed the line or something.
and then
So
I
don't hit the
couldn't
button
see
again.
anything about
If you
what
do it
he
wrong,
said.
it'll say
Anyway.
something was not quite right. Don't keep hitting the
I
button.
got. You feel as if
Either
you've made a
get
mistake
the new
and missed
one
your opportunity to
if you click the wrong one, or just don't click it again.
Looking
It's better
see
to
if it's
take
in
one
set.
miss than a bunch.
Does more than one person get it? Because how come Dremery and Arya had the exact same thing?
Yeah, 4 people will get it.
And it's random. It could be any of them each time.
So I targeted him, but I could not see what he said for the first part.
Same here.
Do we need to be closer to the group?
No, you just need to have your filters right.
Well, the filters
All
are
right.
set. It came, I heard the others fine. It's just his I didn't see.
Yeah,
I've got event messages in its own thing, and I saw that he asked me to recite a line of his song, and then I saw nothing else. And I looked in my say channel, I looked in every channel I had. It was not in events, it wasn't in say. I need to know where it is.
I don't know where it is either. It's hang on. It showed up in my main chat in light blue. Let me go track that down.
Oh wow, okay.
Oh,
I see it. Yep, there it is.
Dialogue response links.
If you're using Gina, you
Or-
shouldn't have to worry about that.
Gina is cancer. I will not use it.
Gina will tell you everything you need to do. Or should anyway.
See, and I was following Gina and hitting exactly what she was telling me to, and I still failed, so I'm a little confused.
Target the performer who is saying it.
Yeah, you don't target the performer, you target the named NPC.
No, I know, and I had hidden Elfric and then hit each button that Gina was telling me to hit, and it told me to hit the same button twice in a row. So I don't know.
Do you have to be fairly close to that performer?
You do. You have to run over to them.
It told me to hit the same button 3 or 4 times in a row. Gina did.
I would maybe only hit it once.
Yeah.
That's for
Well, Gina's screwing up. That's why it's.
Yeah,
It's best in the middle of them all.
And
Maybe
another
it's throwing up double triggers. That's a possibility.
I remember that we had the casters and people that weren't fighting in this cubby by the performers, and that way people would just run to the performers and click their hotkey in that little doorway, and that would
Right,
keep
now I
them
know
out
where
of
to
the
find-
fight for the most part. and
Now that I
close
know
enough
where to find what
be
he's saying, I'm good. I don't need Gina.
What's the time frame we have between the Gina trigger and we have to do the
About
message?
15 seconds, I think.
Okay, yeah,
That's
this
a
is
good amount of time to do it because I
Yeah,
used to type it out by hand.
it won't be rapid fire. So if you're getting 2 triggers out of either of the Gina trip packages, it's probably just double firing if you have more than one line in 15 seconds.
Yeah,
That's also
a lot
true.
of
You
people
might
probably
have
multiple Gina triggers.
right.
So
That's also a possibility.
Did
Now-
anyone get a success?
I got a success, yes.
Now that I see that it's in main chat, what he says, this is going to be a lot easier.
Is it filtered to other?
I'm not sure what that is. For me, it's light blue in color. The only things I have for light blue is dialogue response links, group, and group raid role messages, which I'm assuming that's what it is, but I don't know for sure. And there's no way to filter that, so I'm not sure how to filter it. It could be pet.
It is other. I'm pretty sure it's other.
I'm gonna try putting other in the same window.
My event messages are set to bright green, and that's the color it's coming up on mine.
I'm gonna have other go to this window and see if that helps. If it does,
Yeah, aside from guild, that's the only thing I have set to bright green.
if it's other,
Yep. So the emote that I needed to sing was in bright green, and that's set to a different window. But the actual line that he said, "My pain and suffering," showed up in my main chat window, light blue.
dialogue response links is what it is.
Dialogue response link, perhaps. Yeah.
So just look at your main chat
Yeah.
and see what you have configured to
Exactly.
go. Like guild, raid. What do you have configured to go to your main chat?
Okay, that's gonna work. I'm gonna take other back into the main chat. 'Cause it's probably not other.
That didn't actually stop the timer for me.
Yeah,
I typed that
mine
myself.
either.
Okay.
I'll have to go find out the event timer for.
Mine didn't stop until I typed it in myself. Lizard put it into group and it didn't stop my trigger, and then I typed it into a channel and it stopped it. So you could try that too.
Yeah, I actually have 2 messages that say the event is 12 minutes and 42 seconds, so that means I do have double messages. How do I fix that?
You got to turn off one of the sets of messages in Gina, so uncheck the box next to it. Question is, which one do you want to uncheck?
Yeah, I don't think I'm going to do it at the rate. I'll just know that if I see 2 things, it means 1 for the most part.
You can just go into your Gina log and they'll show up the triggers. You'll see there'll be 2. You can just right click on it and it'll take you to that trigger. And then you can just disable it.
So it looks like just type in end timer. Depending on which one it is. That work?
Well, mine.
Oh fuck it, I say we make our own band.
Putting the band back together.
That would be lovely.
The band! The band!
So that's one thing you can do if it's going badly and you're going to wipe and you want to save everybody. You just go spam one of the guys and it'll kill the event.
We're on a mission. God.
Usually don't fail on the first wave though.
But you might.
5 seconds in.
But you might the first time you're doing.
No, I'm the.
Oh yeah, we're on Finny. We epic failed it too.
So if we're all over.
So, nothing to panic about. Things happen. When this repops, we're going to go again.
Oh, I thought Vindiar was the performer again.
So if we're all over by the performers, wouldn't
Well
that make
played.
it easier? Is there a reason not to do it?
So
Yes, because we can't get on
we're
the
now
table.
moving closer
tables
to
in
the
the
cubby,
mob.
correct?
We can't.
I would recommend
They're not
against
on
it.
the tables.
The mobs will come through the
Yeah,
table.
no,
That's the
stay
problem.
back here and then they'll go near the trapdoor.
Okay. don't understand. I see them back behind the pillar. What's the event?
So just for clarification, just so everybody's on the same page, in order to minimize the amount of issues that we have, when there are going to be all sorts of emotes going on. However, only the person who needs to actually do something is going to get the message. And let me scroll up here to make sure that I have it. So-and-so, whichever one it is, beckons for you to approach. And that's when you need to move up and do it. If you are not the person who is being beckoned to approach and given a line to speak, you should not be using those hotkeys. If you see somebody else using hotkeys, that does not mean you should use a hotkey. That's only if you are beckoned to approach.
Is the beacon in colorful text?
Yeah, that is.
That is in... Yes, that is. And that should be filtered to event messages. Now, the actual thing that you should be responding to, the one that tells you which one it is, to the best of my knowledge and from what I can see, is the filtered other. Now, you should still be using Gina or some form of audio trigger other than that, but it appears that it's a filter other.
So other will definitely work?
No.
Well, I'll be looking.
I won't confirm that until I've personally seen it on my own screen with my own eyeballs, but that's what I remember from live.
I'll be watching both of them until I know.
Granted, I've done a hell of a lot of drugs since then, and it's been over 10 years, so...
We're not judging.
Judge or not, it's still the facts. So at this point in time, please make sure you get your buffs refreshed. Unfortunately, I gated Ambit out. I thought being out of the room was going to be sufficient. He was out of the room and still got an emote and caused the fail. He's not the only one, as everybody else effed up too, but we can go ahead and blame Ambit. F him.
Blame Dami.
No, Dami did it.
Is Dami gone?
So, if you were leaving a character out because you do not have your hotkeys, don't bother, get them out of the zone. At this point in time, we are waiting for the performer event to repop. If all goes well, it will. And I realize this is going to be a bit of a bummer to some of you. It does not appear that we will be defeating Mayong Mistmore tonight. Doesn't mean we're not going to beat Performer, but I highly doubt we will have time to even mess with Mayong this evening.
It's the first time here for a lot of us.
Yeah, this is the final event that we have not yet killed before we can trigger Mayong. Just like in Anguish, we can't do OMM until we've beaten all the other bosses. We cannot get to Mayong and engage him until we've defeated all 4 Tier 1 and all 4 Tier 2. So, again, please get any needed rebuffs now. This is the time. That way, when Performer repops, which I assume it will, we can engage nearly immediately. Also, if you have any additional questions, this is the time to ask. I wish I can confirm that other is it, but that's what I remember. We'll see what actually happens. Again, you should be using some form of audio trigger. And if you hate Gina, well, so be it. Use another form.
I did this back in the day with in-game audio triggers and it worked fine.
Yep.
I set up a window and filtered other to it separately, so I'll know for sure after this one, I can tell you.
Yeah.
I only have other and event messages going to my chat window for this.
So you should know.
I will know immediately if it's other, and I will tell
And
you.
if you don't say anything, you'll just get messed, right?
He just loses health. Performer takes like a 5%.
If you do nothing, it will still be a fail. Performer has respawned. Is anybody not ready to do this again? Please speak up.
Is Milo back?
Scrolling back up. Brawler, are you here? Not because I want to call you out, because I saw an AFK message. If anybody mentioned in your groups that they were going AFK, please confirm that they have returned.
I think Dami's AFK.
He's always AFK.
I need help.
I could always do an AFK check by asking us to move to a different part of the room.
Like the floor.
Just didn't say that.
That sounds like a bad idea.
All right, let's focus. It's time to perform.
Lovely.
Enough.
That's
to
the
have
word.
Performance anxiety.
Shake that money maker.
Here we go. I am triggering the event. Good luck, everybody. Incoming.
Wave 2.
Thinks it's wave 2. It's wrong.
Yeah.
Take out the ads.
Randall recites a line of his song. Good job.
Confirmed, it is other.
Didn't make us stage fright.
Yeah, I didn't press it in time, unfortunately. I got it at the same time on Nimid and Lizard.
Wave 3.
Three ads, take them out.
When we get the mixed waves of ads, what's the priority? Is it Draknid, then Werewolf, then Orcs?
Orcs last.
I believe the orcs are visible, but we don't have any enchanters.
Yep.
Do the werewolves do the mez or the charm thing?
I think they do.
Once again, standing right next to him, and I don't see the damn queue.
It's filtered to other and event messages. That's okay. This is a good time to learn. It's only going to make us all better.
I got the beckon, just
I did too.
Wait
I
for
got
it.
some
Actually
off
get
in
the
the
trigger.
distance shit. Success.
There you go. Much better this time, everybody. Stay focused.
Got a bugged ad here.
Leave it, I guess.
Wave 5.
Flawless.
Victory.
No, I failed on one. I'm having a little bit of problems with my copy paste thing. It's not working.
Success.
Good job. And that's all right. Well, we will see ourselves through this. You're doing just fine. You'll get that sorted out.
Come on, Blade. Stay with us.
I'm sorry, the trigger on Gina ran past the overlay. And I
Orc
couldn't
named.
see which one to push.
Named is up. Named first. Off tank the others. Heals to Anurin. Well done.
Seth recites a line of his song.
Need tanks picking up these ads.
Good job.
Yeah, I got one of them. I just had to do my song. These things. Let's get that name finished.
You can take this, Echo, if you want.
Let's get the reds cleaned up. Clean up the reds.
Got stage fright because the mobs kept summoning me back.
Yeah.
We should start burns.
DPS on. Let's get these mobs dead.
God Hands is dead.
Got gangbanged. Of course, when I was on heal ho, so I didn't see it until it was too late.
Well, if I had to choose between you and Hilo.
It's fair.
Oh. Do you want to help mez these things?
If I could, I would.
I meant Bard mez. We can mez these if you want.
We want. Careful on those emotes. I'm seeing a couple of the same people fail.
Britain recites a line of her song.
I didn't fail that
A lot of people not getting to him.
Performers are 25.
Got new ads in, new wolves.
Good job.
Kill this and then switch over to Redcons.
Get the reds dead and the yellows mezzed. We can pick off the yellows when we can. Burn your discs if you got them. Shoot.
Why is the performer an aggro?
He's not.
My guess is hail of arrows.
Yeah, let's Membler the performer. Membler performer if you can. Dead.
That reset it.
Oh, we made it about halfway through.
Congrats, bards.
I'll defer to Bebop on that one.
I'll take it.
I
Upgrade.
actually managed to be flawless every single time. So
Yeah, so I unfortunately put my one of my set of hotkeys underneath where Gina triggers, so I missed mine. It sucked. Sorry.
I did have a chance to actually try the paste hockey. It worked perfectly. I did not get any double messages. It gave me one notification. The paste worked correctly. If anybody's having double notifications on those, definitely see if you have multiple performer hotkeys.
Yeah, I did it the other way with RMAG twice and got single notification and was able to respond correctly. So
I was not. It was not doing the copy paste thing, so I've been trying to figure out what's going on with it.
I mean, I was not doing the cut and paste. I was doing the actions hotkey. So
Are we going again?
I believe we have time to go again. It's a 15-minute reuse.
AFK 10 minutes.
Log my enchanter back in, Centel, if you need buffs.
So for clarification, I would advise doing this, especially if you had any sort of fail on this event. I would advise, even if you are using audio triggers, to have another chat box up, have event messages filtered to it, and have other filtered to it. And only those two things.
To be honest, I think
Gina is Cancer, and I found it was really easy to use a separate box with event messages and other to it. It had no problems at all.
I'm with you there. I think Gina's nothing that the game doesn't already give you. You just need to pay attention. I think Gina makes it more complicated for a lot of people.
It does for me, and that's why I won't use it.
I think it particularly makes it more complicated for people because they don't understand how it works. They're not fixing it or improving it. So people have double messages. People don't know what it means when it triggers. They don't know why it's triggering. They're just like,
I just made like an
following
audio
directions.
trigger for beckons for you to approach her, so that way I know, just in case I wasn't paying attention.
And that's perfectly good. I'm going to tie this into something that was said at work at my work the other day, and somebody said it was one of my new guys, and he says, "I have this guy telling me to do it this, and I have this guy telling me to do that, and I have this guy telling me to do this. What is the right way to do this?" And my answer to him was, "Which way is going to accomplish the end result? That's the method that you should be using."
For you.
And I say the same thing here. What is going to work for you is what you should do. If you use my method and you are failing, you should not use my method. But the best way to handle it truly is what's going to work for you. Personally, for me, I have both Gina and I've got the chat window open with other and event messages. I think that's a great way of handling it. That way you have both of them going. And just for clarification, because I did see a couple of miskey errors, the button you are pressing should be, it should have the first word or words of the message that is said to you. So, for example, when Britain said, "It felt blah, 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 blah," I pressed my "it felt" button. I didn't press the next line. I pressed the "it felt" button. That's what you should be doing.
But it doesn't repeat the same line back, which I think is confusing.
Regardless of whatever it might say, that's what you should be doing with those hotkeys. Trusting the system is good sometimes. Does that make sense? Now again, we did very well on this, especially considering how poorly we did our first run. I think this is well worth doing again. A couple of the things that I see went wrong were some of the tanks had issues with being summoned away. That was an issue. Some of the mobs were being fought near Performer, and that aggroed him. That was an issue. We had some of the yellow cons loose, hurting some people and summoning them back. That was an issue. So in order to prevent that, please make sure the mobs are kept away from the Performer. If we can mez them, do try to mez any yellow con mobs. And if you are a tank who has the emote and needs to do their bidnish, and you're having any sort of issue, please speak up. We can DA you, which will essentially drop your aggro for a moment, so you can go do your bidnish. Is there anything else that anybody sees that we need to address to make this go more smoothly?
No, I'm just trying to address why my stuff wasn't working.
That's fair. Somebody just sent me a tell that says something absolutely perfect, spot on. The hotkeys are built so that you click what you see, not what you need to say.
You know why I can't use Gina?
Margarita. I could help it.
Margariti.
What's that?
That's one of my favorites.
No, I do not.
It's because as an audio learner,
Dominic De
I
Coco.
have too many audio inputs. I get really messed up.
That's fair.
So I cannot listen. I could listen. I could have Gina perfectly, but I'd have to turn off Discord. It's one or the other. There's too much going on.
And that makes sense. However it's going to work for you, that's the method that you need to use.
I have always been just fine once I know what the triggers are and what the channels are. Always been just fine with a great big giant cat window in the middle of my screen where I'm able to see it visually, and that way I can pay attention to the audio. But no, and Gina's not cancer for everybody. In fact, most people are visual learners, and Gina's great for them because they're not overwhelmed with sensory stimulus, because most of their sensory stimulus comes from their eyes. For me, it's their ear. For me, it's my ears. And so if I have too many audio stuff, that's why I don't, in a raid that I don't know, I don't play music.
Mm-hmm.
I can't handle it. If it's a raid I know, it's easier.
And you're absolutely right, Shadow Killer. I agree. There are aspects to Gina that are good. Like, for example, you can turn off the audio part of it and simply have the message appearing on your screen, which can be super helpful. It's easy for keeping track of things. And, like Anaya was saying, that could be help prevent some issues with the audio being a distraction. Which, that is some additional configuring in Gina. But this is truly one of the most difficult of the what the F do I need to do before we get to Resplendent Temples mess. That's another one just like this where you just need to do weird random crap. That's a good call, Milacera. I mean, like I was saying, whatever it takes to make you successful is exactly what you should do. Modify it. This is yours to use however it's going to make us all win. And again, I don't believe anybody's getting butthurt as on a very first time seeing a very difficult event and having a few people have some issues with it. I don't think anybody's getting butthurt. If you are, well, come on over and have a drink so I can club you upside the head and say, hey, we got some newer people here. We'll work with them.
Did I hear a drink?
Damn right you did. Come on over. You're always welcome in my place. If you are one of the immortal few, you are welcome to drink with me.
And where's Selene when we need people to have their butt hurt surgically removed?
Just, don't sell anything to the vendor that sells the portal stones.
Oh.
For the love of Pete.
Dude, you suck.
So I'm the only one that gets irked by that.
Fucking Nagasaki on that one.
Fucking Ogre Shadow, I'm sorry, Dogecoin had a fit.
As a side note, yeah, I'm pretty sure the performer regens health every time you get stuff right. So getting stuff right helps us tremendously, not just because it takes away his life, but it actually regens him.
That's good to know.
So yep, follow your business and do it right.
And knowing is half the battle.
G.I. Joe.
Your buttons are so big. That's like a Junebug performer hotkey.
Giggity.
Yeah, I blew it up so I could see it.
You know, like those old lady phones with the big numbers?
Alright, I need to know where your streaming stuff is so Cam can watch.
can stream and chat and Discord if she wants.
Are there any enchanters at the raid?
Yes, mine's there.
Incoming MGBC, it looks like.
I'll change my mind doing haste.
If she pops in the Discord channel, she can watch my stream.
Send tells if you need clarity.
Oh, we're streaming.
We have been all night on Lizard Stream.
Salen, can you give Godhands haste? He's asked for it in this tell window that I can see on the stream.
Did you see the response?
Nice.
Hold on, what's it say? It says, "Okay, I'm gonna MGB in 4 minutes. KK."
I like the play-by-play. This is gonna be fun.
That is definitely an F word.
Nobody needs clarity.
I'm questioning who punched the Orcman servant for 299. It has been punched, but by who?
God hands, it's just the short DPS.
I don't know who it was, but I bet they've got hands.
They must have to be able to punch.
Who are we punching? I heard punch.
So, like, weird question, but why don't you have your Shield of the Immaculate, like, have a hotkey for it?
It's right there on my hotkey bank next to Purify.
Like, you don't have it, like, attached to a key. You have to click it?
I just right-click it.
You have to click it?
I barely ever have to use it, so yeah, it's not like gonna take a hotkey bank out.
He prioritized it, all right?
Why do you have kick on your bar?
Because it's a snare when I need the snare, and run kick is a stun when I need the stun.
Why do you have,
Inquisitor Bebop.
I click most of my hotkeys. Is that not normal?
ooh, forge? Forge something, Godhands. Forge something. Yes!
Oh,
You must be standing.
Yes, skill up.
Yes! Ooh! Ooh, nice. Do it again.
Ooh, 22.
Caps at 50. I'm halfway there almost.
Godhands, click your lesson. You're not going to use it anyway.
I never remember to use it. Is it even on my bar? It is. Okay.
Yeah, just click it.
I did that recently. I'm not gonna click it. I will not give in to your wily ways.
What's the orb with 10 charges?
The performer has repopped.
That is Crystallized Pumice, which is Dispel.
Let's get back to the event.
Clear those 2 orcs that are in the hallway before we start it.
Bring him in, please.
That should serve as an AFK check.
I thought they were orcs, but I guess
Get cures as needed.
Sailor.
If you're just joining the stream,
The hallway is
welcome aboard. Thanks for joining the Lizard Stream. Alright, we're clear on mobs?
Yes, sir.
Lovely. Is anybody not ready to make this happen? Please speak up. Hopefully everybody's got their kinks out. Triggering the event. Good luck, team. Incoming.
Wave 1.
It's cool. We get to start on wave 6 now.
Randall recites a line of his song.
Halflings Drew Cross. Randall. There's Randall. The halflings. Boom.
Good
Got
job.
it. Success.
Woohoo! Congrats.
Oop. Oh, Ninmik got the exact same one.
Woohoo! Go Nidmit.
Randall, the halflings who cross. Success.
Woohoo!
Wave 2.
Nice. Next wave incoming.
It's awfully close to the carpet of death.
I'm gonna push it that way.
Just about to push it back. It was an accident.
That's unfortunate. It color core speller failed.
Yeah, Gina never responded. Damn it.
And that's why it's best to use
Does it work for other bosses?
the hotkeys and the separate chat window.
Ignore Gina. He's answered.
Or you can follow Anaya's advice and
Ignore
hope
Gina.
for the best.
But she's answered.
Sailan.
Wave 3.
Next wave incoming. Fail and twice in a row. I'm not going to call him out in there, but I'm certainly going to call him out on the street. This is my torture. Everybody hear the music. It's about like the event. Time bleeds like a wound that's lost all meaning. Yeah, that's this event. When the prophets were lost,
Huh, somebody killed
I was
Leon
tortured.
tonight.
That's an interesting thing that has nothing to do with what we're doing. None of our business.
Wave 4.
Next wave incoming. Please make sure those mobs stay away from Performer.
Might be the
98%.
name this wave.
That's wave
Yep.
5.
Here it
Named
comes.
is up. Incoming. DPS on. Get him dead. Get the orcs mezzed. Debuffs to everything, please. Heals to Anurin.
Burn.
Shadow Main needs a slow one. Somebody can. Thank you. Perfect.
You're doing just fine, everybody. Stay focused.
Ilfric recites a line of his song.
Touched tenderly. Elfrid, where you at? There you is. Elfrid. Success. If you are tanking a mob, keep it away from the name. Ignore your emote.
There's
Only
more
if
reds
you're
if
tanking.
you want to not attack the yellow ones.
Follow your main assist.
Unless it's one of the raid mobs.
On that, make sure you watch what you're assisting on. If our MA is performing a line, please make sure you don't assist and try to kill that mob.
I'll make a better habit to call it out.
Need more deeps. Can we have an MGB auspice?
Here, pull those back.
Yeah, I'll fire mine off.
Yeah, keep pushing it back.
It's like watching 6-year-olds play soccer.
Yeah, with a football.
Burn any discs you haven't done so yet.
Should save some for the spider.
What wave is the spider?
10.
Now, I was told to say another. I said another and it said I failed.
It'll
We
only
got
ask
some
you to
red
say
tongues.
one.
Werewolves are in.
When this dies, we're switching to the reds. Mez the yellows.
Spice incoming.
I gotta perform.
Assistant Orin.
Are you guys making sure to target the performer that you have to speak to?
Sure hope
That's
so.
what the top name buttons are for in the hotkey bank.
Okay, back to down
Wave
now.
5.
Wave 5 incoming.
Kill this and switch to reds.
We got dropping.
Nine minutes remain.
We need to get this stuff cleared out somehow.
Who's a spider?
Start burning.
Jacking it.
Wave 6.
Got orcs really close to him.
Next wave incoming. Keep those mezz. Pick up the reds.
We have a Paragon.
Let's get one MGB Paragon.
You want another hospice?
It's out.
Yes.
Could be getting the spider named next wave.
Yeah, get these.
Thank you.
And an MGB Ancient Chaos Cry.
Thank you. Night in Eternal Darkness, Seth. Another night. Boom. Got it. Success. You're doing just fine. Stay focused.
Randall recites a line of his song.
Pause.
Randall.
Wait until the wave.
The halflings who cross. The halfling.
Good job.
Got it. Success.
Push those back.
Doing fine. Just keep killing. Follow your assist. Performer's at 98%. Stay focused. 100% performer. Don't panic, just murder mobs. Next wave. Wave 8 incoming. 5 minutes remain.
I'm switching.
I need to get out of combat.
Let's get this down and try to get one of these yellow ones. I'm switching
Named.
real quick.
Named is up. Deep's on the named.
Norn has a target.
Let's get this name dead as quick as we can.
Who's got the last spice? Best group buff it.
I gotta switch again.
We got another MGBCR available.
Yeah, I can do it.
Do it.
You got it?
You have a wood available too.
Do wood.
Norn's target. Stay on a Norn's target.
All right, doing wood.
Kill the
Deb,
named.
do you have spice?
Orc is loose. Salem
there's a-
Spider
I got
needs
the
his flow.
There's a Drachnid on Dark Hue. Two on Heal Ho now.
Wizardman AE taunted. Burn.
More ads coming.
We got more ads coming.
Get that name dead. We got 3 minutes left.
11%.
FA down.
Hefty's down.
Can we get a divine res to Hefe?
Or they're on Ninmit. I'm gonna heal Ninmit.
Don't. He's DA'd.
Alright, one's on
Divine
low.
Resin Hefe.
Use burns if you have them.
Calco needs Sal, Billy, something.
I'm out of mana.
Couldn't
I
read
can't get over there to talk.
It's alright. Give it all you got, team. We're alright.
Farmers still got plenty of life. Just kill stuff.
Keep killing.
Yeah, that stupid dot they have on me. I can't move.
Seth recites a line of his song.
Seth, this is my torture. Seth.
More in.
This is my. Got it.
Good job.
This one needs tank. Thank you.
Orc is loose on melee. Never mind.
1 minute till last wave.
I'm throwing MGBCR.
Switching.
Good. Stay focused, team. We can do this.
Be ready to intercept.
I'm scared and rooted and can't get to him.
It's fine. He's got a lot of health.
Mob's coming.
Shit. Ninmit's gonna fail. He's rooted.
Should be fine.
100%. Don't worry about it.
I believe Raider too.
Could be wrong. I think that was the last wave.
Ilfric recites a line of his song.
I got to
I
perform.
believe it was.
Yeah, timer just went out.
Could we just kill the Azers or something happens after the wave dies?
It's just
Nope.
time. Just kill the ads.
Good job.
But it's
We
just-
win as soon as the ads die.
Make sure you don't fall in the pit. Watch your positioning. 4 mobs left. Win.
That's a dub.
All right.
Nice.
Well done, team.
Nice.
Congratulations.
Off the chest.
Do
That's a
not mess
pretty
with chess.
large improvement from our first attempt.
Confirmed. I'm very proud of you, team. Well done.
Is everyone rest?
I love it. Twice, son. Got performance requests on both computers at the same time.
Yeah, that happened a few times. It's always fun.
Holgar needs
I
a
couldn't
raise.
do one because I was snared.
Wonderful job, everyone.
Was it Bebop who said that she didn't like Gina and it was cancer?
No, that's Anaya.
I turned it off and it was much easier. I just opened the window, messages and other, and if you have your hotkeys, and I mean I failed a couple times just because like I was tanking or whatever, I was an aggro, or one time I missed it, but you can tell by the end it doesn't even matter. It just stays full.
I was gonna say, as Lizard Man said, whatever works for you. Gina does not. The Windows do. For
But
me.
some fights it saves my butt, but it just seemed like it made it more chaotic, right? It's already so chaotic.
If you're a tank and you're moving mobs and stuff, it's
Well
hard to see
done,
what it is.
Shadow Killer.
Yeah, because
And
it
if,
pops
and if you're
up.
boxing.
Everybody's up. I'm gonna start bids.
Thank you.
Bids on the Gore Steel Spalders.
Some nice shoulder. Oh, I've got the 60% fire focus.
Core Speller at 2.
Is that what we're bidding on right now?
Yep.
Drum at 5.
On the barred shoulders.
Is Frenzy a Berserker thing?
Yeah, you already have
Yeah.
50%.
Yes, it
60%
is.
fire focus, right?
I don't think so. Remember, it was something else that I got.
Ah.
Another Fire 60 focus, too.
Drummer at 8. Core Speller 10.
So it says up to 60, so it could be like 3.
Yeah,
Aria
but better
13.
than nothing.
Mordecai 15. Germany 17.
0.
Ah, that's right.
Germany at 17. Arya at 20. Mordecai at 22.
We'll be back there.
Mordecai 22 going once.
Yes, we
Arya
will.
at 23. Arya at 23. Mordecai 25. Arya at 30.
So, for those of you watching the stream, thank you. Thank you for taking the time out of your day to come and join me in mine. It's always a pleasure to have you along. I really do appreciate it. Thank you for following. A special thank you for the subscribers. Much appreciated. And if all goes well, I will be streaming tomorrow night. Maybe even Saturday. We shall see. But we know for certain that we are going to be streaming on Sunday when we murder yet more Depths of Dark Hollow feed
You're not going to be streaming
and or
on,
other things.
on Saturday
Therefore,
night.
thank you. Have yourself a wonderful night.